Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. K Miss Missy 2 press on. What was that? Like a frog or something. Whatever. I'm gonna do a October horror story for me. I'm catching up. I gotta catch up, so bear with me. I'm getting ready to go out with my girlfriend for her birthday. Her birthday was October 21st. Go Libras! I don't know if I should put my makeup on first. I'm looking at my mirror. Or my wig. I think I'll put my makeup on first. Let's do makeup. Makeup. Okay, first thing first. This story time is about the time I got robbed. I must be in the lens. I feel like I'm cock at it. Okay. But yeah, story time while I'm getting ready. A horror story for me. The time I got robbed. It was just too good to be true. And I should have known better. But once upon a time. Oh, once upon a time. On this long, long, dark road of mine. I was car shopping. I'm always car shopping. Hit me up if you have a good deal. I was car shopping because I have a hoopty. I had a Lexus at the time, a nice Lexus, and I had a Maxima, and I was looking for a fourth car to get my business up and rolling, you know, get some stuff going, do Turo, have my little rental car service on the side, and longevity, have something that I always can rely on, newer cars, besides my hoopty, because I want a newer hoopty, remember that. So long story short, which is going to be a long story, I went to my friend, which I thought he was a good source and had some good recommendations, because I knew he bought cars and he have his own business. So he bought the car. One of his friends bought a car from this guy who had auction license, and I didn't want to spend too much. I wanted to stay under 10,000. Long story short, that 10,000 wound up almost hurting me to death. I wound up almost crying. I was so afraid. I was so sad, just devastated. But anyways, I thought he'll be a good source, and I asked him if he knew anyone. Everyone that I knew that had auction license no longer had them, because they had them years ago, and I don't know if it was just not a good auction time or people just didn't want to keep up their license or whatever, but I didn't have no one that had their auction license. And I said, okay, I wanted to get a newer car for a cheap price, obviously. He reached out to me and said, yeah, I got my homeboy. Mind you, his homeboy have auction license. I was trying something different, y'all. I'm going to use rose water. Organic. So I'm like, oh, okay. Your homeboy have his auction license, so do you know what car he bought before? Sorry, y'all. Somebody want to ride their dirt bikes. So I was like, okay, do you know what your homeboy, what kind of car he purchased? Do you know about him? Do you know of him? Is he really your homeboy? That should have been a question. Is he really your homeboy? So he said, yeah, you know, I see him all the time at football practice for his son. So I'm like, oh, okay. To me, that sounds good. What can go wrong? So I said, okay, well, give me his number and I'll call him, and then I can go from there. So he was like, yeah, no problem. Got his number, hit him up. The guy seemed like he was legit. He asked for my information, driver license, and what kind of car I want. what kind of car I was interested in, what was my budget. Seemed like a very nice person. And then me, I thought I was doing my due diligence. And I said, okay, well, I need to know your driver license information. If I'm going to send you my deposit, if I'm going to send you a deposit of the car, I need to know I'm not giving my money to nobody who's going to run away from me. That didn't matter. Because he did. He gave me his information. He gave me his driver license. It's up to date. It was current. But you know, one thing I did not ask for was his auction license. Auction license. So he said, okay, we'll give him a day or two. He got one person in front of me who we're looking for a specific car. He got to pick that car up and then he can go back in. I said, okay, I don't know the process of an auction license. But in the meantime, I'm staying in touch with my homeboy. And I'm staying in touch with my uncle who used to have or tried to get his auction license, or knew somebody who had his auction license, something like that. He knew about the auction. So I thought I was doing my part. I thought I was doing good. And not good enough, apparently. The guy called me, texted me constantly. I was comfortable. Next thing you know, he was like, oh, well, send me pictures. He sent me VIN numbers. I was looking at pictures. I was pulling up VIN numbers. Had my uncle pull up VIN numbers. And I thought everything was good. But that wasn't, I'm so hurt. I'm still hurt. This process took about 3 months for me to finally realize I was scammed, I was robbed, bamboozled, tricked. And I started to think that the people, my friend, was in the whole thing. Because I'm like, how in the hell did he not know that this person would do something like this? And why didn't he go above and beyond to fight to get my money back? I'm getting there. So I gave him the deposit. The car that I looked at was a Toyota Camry 2019. We in 21 at that time. Really recent. We in 21. How did he get a 19 for $8,000? Not my business. That auction license, did the car need anything fixed on? Nothing needed to be done to the car. Nothing. And I still trusted this person. I was like, okay, this is what it is. Gave him, I think Cash App was only allowed me to send $2,500. And then he was like, well, you know, that I have to do because, you know, I'm going to see how much money I have in my auction account. So me not knowing, I didn't know how that worked. I don't know. But I said, okay, cool. And my friend guy didn't know how that worked either. So he was like, oh, yeah, you know, all right, that sounds good. You know, we got his information. We know where he lived. What would he do possibly to hurt me or him or the guy who actually bought a car from him, which nobody can find him. So, after I gave him the deposit, shit hit the fan. One day he was so busy, I called the guy. His name is Michael. I found out his last name in a minute because I don't care. I'm putting his information out there because he's a scammer. His whole family is a scammer, kids and all. We went to the house and his job. So, realized that he was always busy now. He was always busy, but he was like, oh yeah, no problem, it's coming, I got it. Don't worry about nothing, everything is in the making, everything good. I'm like, okay, everything good. You know, everything good. But we know what's going on. He was like, I got to get one more car out. And before yours, somebody was here before you, so I got to get his car out before I get your car out. And I'm like, I thought it should be whoever first come, first serve. I beat him to the punch. Let me get the car out. So he wound up telling my guy friend that I think it was around the Miami-Dade Youth Fair time when that was going on. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, I should have it out tonight. I didn't know nothing. I was like, oh, okay, well, if he have it out tonight, that means he already got the information, he already got the gate code, because he kept saying something about a gate code. He already got all the gate codes he need. We good. I'm going to get the car out tonight. Not thinking what auction is open at night. I'm thinking it's just probably need to go through inspection. He said I need to go through the car, need to go through inspection. Then I need to go to another inspection. I'm like, oh my gosh, I will never buy another car from the auction. It go through all of this. All of this. So I was getting kind of agitated. I was agitated. And I'm like, okay, well, here we are. I Ubered right after work. Ubered to Miami to wait for the guy to finally call, so I don't have to go back and forth of picking up my car, going to get the new car, Ubering back to Miami, leaving my other car at my mom's house or my sister's house, and gotta go back and go get the other car. I didn't want to deal with that, so I said, let me just Uber now, get it over with, since the guy said the car gonna be coming out tonight. Do y'all know that car did not come out that night? And I Ubered to Miami, waited till almost 2 o'clock in the morning. He stayed in contact the whole time. I don't know if he was just a sick mind, but the car never came out the auction. Let me go another step further. Y'all know I wound up finding him, running into him at the Hard Rock. I was there for when my girlfriend, she came down from Pensacola. Ran into him at the Hard Rock while I'm waiting for her to come downstairs so we can go out. And I'm like, is that him? It was him. He was like, oh man, I'm so sorry, man. There's so much stuff going on. I got so many things going on. We're going to make it work. Everything going to be all right. We're going to get it and we're going to do this. A bunch of rah, 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 rah. And I'm like, is he fasting? He fasting. I'm like, oh, okay, you're going to get it. That's all I want to hear. You're going to get it. Mind you, I never was suspicious because he always texted me. He always called me. He always stayed a step further than me, a step ahead of me. So I'm like, he beat me to the punch. I can't get upset. He's making sure that he's aware of everything. He's making sure that I'm on point with everything. And he's staying in contact with me. I want to say maybe not a week or more. Maybe it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, here we are. I still don't have a car. You have my deposit. He's saying that he need another deposit because he didn't have any money in his auction account. And I'm like, I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. I called my uncle. I said, hold on, give me a second. I called my uncle. And he was like, yeah, unless, you know, he should always have money in his account. That's how he make his money. Because, you know, what if the person don't get the car? Or what, you know, he'll lose out. So that's probably what he's trying to avoid. He's trying to avoid to not lose out on his money. So I'm like, oh, okay. My uncle telling me it's fine. He telling me it's fine. I'm thinking everything is fine. So I got off of work, y'all. Yes, I did. I got off of work. Hauled tail to the bank to go get him. I gave him $25 the first time, so I gave him another $3,500. Mind you, the cost was like $8,500, I think it was. He told me he wound up winning the price for it. And I'm like, okay. He said, well, you know you're gonna have to pay for the fees, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about the fees. Don't worry about the fees. Don't worry about the whole freaking amount that I gave him. Don't worry about the fees. So I'm like, okay, don't worry about the fees. Went out, gave him $3,500 plus, oh no, it was $3,000. It wasn't $3,500. So I wound up giving him $5,500. At this point, I'm like, okay, only thing I gotta give him now It's $3,000 more. The car be paid for. Whatever, make it happen. He kept telling me, he was like, he gonna call me, give him a few minutes, stay by my phone. I'm gonna call you right back. Every time I called, I'm gonna call you right back. Stay by your phone. That stay by your phone never came. He never called. Never said anything. Just stay by your phone. And it'll always happen to be, I said, okay, I'm gonna give him another day or two. Maybe he is busy. I know people at the auction, if they getting calls like this, well, I know they busy. I know they busy. I know he gotta be busy. So I ain't gonna stress him. Go ahead, do your thing. Get your car and everybody and get everybody situated. But enough is enough. By the time that third week hit, it's a month. It's a month and I still don't have the car. I'm sitting here waiting on the information because I already have the VIN number. So I'm waiting to tell my insurance that I can put it on I can add the VIN number to my insurance. And thank God I never did that because I never got a car. Next thing you know, something tragic happened in his family. Give him a second, he apologized. He had something that happened in his family, give him a few minutes. He didn't forget about me. He just had his daughter's birthday party. Then his wife something happened to his wife. And then it was something after something. It was always something after something. So at this moment, I'm getting mad at my friend because I'm like, you hooked me up with this guy. Excuse me, y'all. You hooked me up with this guy. You told me that he was legit. You told me that he got a car for somebody else already. And I'm like, okay, here we are. A month, and I still don't have a car. You tell me I'm pissed off? I'm getting pissed off at this moment. I'm getting mad now. Because I can't understand that how somebody would do somebody like that and him not go after this dude. You know where I'm from? You can go after somebody who take from somebody that you loyal to, somebody that you cool with, somebody you friends with. He has the business. My friend has a business, a legit business. And apparently he don't want to ruin it. He don't want to mess up his license by hurting somebody, which I understand. But enough is enough. I wind up going to this man's house. I called the police first. Going to this man's house. He wasn't there. The kids came to the door. This is when I realized he had babies. If you care about your family, you'll get it done. I need my money. Or I need a vehicle yesterday. He said, oh, I'll be there in a minute, man. I'll be there in a minute. Why would you want to lose out on a new car like this for this cheap, man? You know how many people want this? And, it's just so conniving, so persuasive. I should have known that he was a con artist. He was an artist. A scammer. So I'm like, okay, here we are. He telling me that, he got it. He had something else he had to do first. And don't worry about nothing. He was so conniving to the point where my friend's father actually gave him $11,000 to put on a truck that he wanted too. I gave him $55,000. He gave him $11,000. We were all tricked, bamboozled, scammed. It's ridiculous. The list go on. And I can only imagine with other people who he dealt with. So at this moment, let's fast forward. Because nothing happened in between that besides lies. Oh, I'm going to call you back. Give me a second. I'm right here with the people now. They talking to me. I'm right here with the inspection people. The car was out of inspection. What's wrong with the car? I thought it was out of inspection. It's a new engine? Like, what happened? Oh, he got a few minor things he need to fix. I thought the car was out of inspection. What's going on? Y'all know it's been a year. By the third month. Yes, third month. I'm telling my friend, I'm like, hey, if you don't do something about this and get my money back, you're going to have to pay me my money You're going to pay his debt because it's your friend that you said you knew. This is somebody that you said you was familiar with. Somebody bought a car from him. So since I don't have a car and it's been 3 months, you finna give me my money back. My money back. And I'm not playing. He was like, oh, no, you know, don't worry about that. I'm not the type of person, you know, I ain't finna have you out there thinking, you know, with this around on my head. Or I'm not finna have you out there thinking that I'm a bad person. I'm gonna get you your money back. If I gotta pay it, I pay it. Okay. Make it happen. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. This man was so conniving, y'all. Like, he went all the way to the point where he actually stayed on the phone with me for like almost 30 minutes. Because I told him I'm done. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play. If I don't get my money back today, I'm coming to your job. I didn't get the money. So y'all know I came to the job. He was like, well, you know, just understand where I'm coming from. We got a lot of things that's going on. You know, I messed up. Somebody did this and took another car from me. But if you want a Lexus, I got a Lexus for you. You want a Lexus, but a Lexus like a 2016 or 17. I said, I don't care what you give me. Give me anything at this moment because you have my money. And since you can't get my money, give me something. Y'all know I never got a Lexus. Never got a Lexus. Came to his job. He thought somebody was either gonna kill him because he was looking scared. But the person who business it belonged to, you know, it wasn't his business. So she was afraid. Because I sat there for about an hour waiting for him to say something to me. So he kept looking around for something. Something he gotta find. Something he gotta find. What is that? He gotta find it. Whatever he was looking for and patting his chest with, he never found what was supposed to be on him. He never found my money. Or the Lexus that he said that's the only thing he had out the auction at that moment. Lo and behold, he's no longer working there. Because I went back because he stopped answering my phone calls. He stopped texting me back. Do y'all want to know 3 more people looking for him? This was the owner of the business said. 3 more people came up here and threatened the business and threatened her she had to let him go. One man said that the man owed him $20,000. I wasn't feeling so bad about my $55, but it hurt. Maybe the man had $20,000 he can throw away. I don't have $5,500 to throw away. I'm already trying to hustle 3 jobs. I can't afford to give $5,500 away. Wound up trying to go back to his house. Called a lawyer. The lawyer said he does not recommend me going to this man's house. And since I was working through my friend, a third party, he recommended me to sue my friend. I didn't want to sue my friend. I didn't want to sue him. But what ended up happening, I wrote a report, got a police report. Apparently he's a scammer. He's been scamming forever. And he has his auction license, but he owed the auction. He don't have no money in his auction. I should have known better. My money gone. It's not still gone. Because I know a lot of y'all probably thinking like, okay, your friend got you set up like that? He should give you your money back. He did. He gave me my money back. I didn't expect nothing less from him. Because he's a friend. But that's the end of the story. I was hurt. Boy, I should have seen. My heart was like in the passenger side. Everywhere I went, my heart was, because I'm thinking like, I can't go to jail. I don't look good in orange. I don't look good in stripes. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. But something had to happen. I'm not gonna be asked out. I'm not gonna be the one asked out. And if he ain't gonna do nothing, he ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna do something that somebody else gonna have to do something. And if I'm a good friend, like I know I am, it'll be worth to give my money back. If you want to keep a good friend, that I know I am. Okay, but that's the end of the story. I know a lot of people are like, okay, you got scammed. That was a horror story for me. I got scammed. $25 a deposit for a hair company, one thing. $5,500 to lose, to see it disappear out of your account. That's a horror story. Horrified. My face peeling. But I'm gonna put on I like hair wig. I wore it already, but I'm going to show you how I applied it, how it looked when it's applied. This is one with the natural front. It looked nice on. It looked very nice on. My friend gonna kill me because I'm already running late, girl. Hold on. Do my eyebrows. Alright, I'm gonna apply that wig. Hold on, y'all. This is a Fenty Beauty, her Rose Wave. It's a bronzer. It's not too much. I like it. I don't know how y'all be using all them brushes and stuff. I ain't got time for that. Okay. I'm so sorry, baby. Someone else. This has thick too. It already comes with a strap. ILikeHair.com. Her website is the bomb. The hair is thick and it's full. I don't know if I'm gonna put some product in it or not, or just keep it big like this. I didn't know I had the whole damn wig wet. Able to keep me cool. You don't need to glue nothing down. Put the pins in your braids, honey. But I always like to do a little gel to lay it down in the front just a little bit. And this is the new length. I think it's 7x6. So it's 7 across here and 6 back here. Or it's 6, no, it's 6 across here and then 7 in the back. Look, I know a lot of people don't like the little baby hairs, how thick they are. I don't mind them being that thick because my hair thick anyway. Oh, no. We got the perfect body. Got my little big head stick. Child, this is a put on and go wig. You ain't got a flat iron nothing. It's a little big, but it's cute. This was my Costa Rica hair. I'm still waiting to put that vlog up. Guys, I did not know that I could not do a whole 2-hour vlog on my phone. I thought it'd be fine. I thought wrong. No, I can't take the video off my phone or download it to transfer it. What am I gonna do? So my brother-in-law told me he's a tech savvy, and he do a lot of photos and download stuff and gamers, and he know all about all that. He said I'm gonna have to get rid of all the stuff on my phone, get rid of the apps that I don't need, and get rid of my pictures, transfer it somewhere else, or get rid of it so the video can upload, and then I can download it and then take it out. What? I thought it was easy. All I had to do was transfer. I done bought all this stuff to hold a 2-hour movie and then find out it still ain't gonna work. So hopefully I get the time. Carol's daughter. Love it. Get the time to do that probably tomorrow. It's so thick. Little waves. So wait till it dries. It's gonna be so pretty. And this is 22 inches, but it's super long. I don't know how they said this was 22 inches, which I love. Not complaining. Not complaining. I don't have no pants on, y'all. Look, it comes all the way down to past my boobs. I usually mix this up with the water, the spray bottle, but not right now. Time to go. Time to go. I think I don't have to dry too far. got the perfect body. And don't really shed too much. I know I've been brushing it like crazy while we was in Costa Rica, but that's the only hair that came out. I like to tease it with my hands just a little bit before I actually put a brush through it. Can y'all see that? It's so cute. Soft, thick. I don't even think this is 150. It's gotta be like 180, if not, maybe not 200, but definitely 180. Oh my god, this hair is gorgeous. Okay, I'll be back. Let me get dressed. It's the fit for tonight. Fashion Over jeans, BCBG. I know y'all never, they're so old, throwback, but they are so comfortable. BCBG booties with a Micah's top. The back is kind of cropped in the back. And I got a Fashion Over bralettes on. Because just in case you can see something on the side, I want to make sure I'm okay back there. And of course, the hair is laid. Quick, fast, and hurry. The thick baby hairs. Look, it's fine because my hair is always thick. My hair is normally thick. Naturally thick. And the Gucci bag.